1.
Form.
Form.
Motor scooters are a very common form of transportation in Taiwan. Form.
Form. Some of my neighbors formed a group and volunteered to clean up our neighborhood every Sunday morning.
Formation.
Formation.
The newly elected president is busy with the formation of a new cabinet before taking up her post.
Two.
Entertainment.
Entertainment.
The talk show offered great entertainment to the restaurant's customers.
Entertain.
Entertain. The rock band entertained its fans with many of its most popular songs at last night's performance.
Entertaining.
Entertaining.
Board games are considered not only an entertaining activity, but an educational one. Students can learn something while having fun.
Three.
Researcher.
Researcher.
Dr. Liu has spent years studying the behavior of brain-damaged patients, and he has become the leading researcher in the field. Research.
Research. Experts have been researching this problem for years, but they still can't find a solution to it.
Research.
Research.
The purpose of Dr. Care's research is to find a new treatment for the rare disease.
Four.
Survey.
Survey.
The organization surveyed over 1,000 people to find out their opinions about the new public policy. Survey.
Survey.
A recent survey showed that most young people spent less than 30% of their free time with the other members of their families.
Five.
Teenage.
Teenage.
The teenage boy cares about his appearance so much that he spends hours in front of the mirror every day.
Six.
Joint.
Joint.
Although Gordon came up with the plan on his own, the success was a joint effort of the entire team.
Seven.
Achieve.
Achieve.
Zoe made every effort to achieve her goal of becoming a pilot, and she finally succeeded after years of flight training. Achievement.
Achievement. Ted enjoyed a sense of achievement after he successfully solved the difficult math problem. Eight.
Observe.
Observe.
Ms. Lin observed that Joseph didn't pay attention in class and looked into space. Observation.
Observation. Danny suffered serious injuries in the car crash, so he had to be kept under observation in the ICU for a few days. Nine.
Memory.
Memory.
Loss of memory has troubled my grandfather as he grows older and older. He now sometimes even forgets his name. Memorize.
Memorize. Our Chinese teacher asked us to memorize the text of this unit, but I could only remember 1 or 2 paragraphs of it.
Designer.
Designer.
The bride is very satisfied with the wedding dress that was tailored for her by this famous designer. Design.
Design. Joyce is good at drawing, so she was asked to design our class uniform.
Design.
Design.
The model didn't like the design of the dress because it made her look fat.
Individual.
Individual.
Both individuals and teams are allowed to take part in this game, so it doesn't matter if you cannot find a partner. Individual.
Individual. Mr. Lambert thinks that each individual student in his class is important. Therefore, he tries his best to meet every student's need.
Acquire.
Acquire.
Through the training program, the workers acquired the skills they needed to operate the new machines.
The private museum acquired a few oil paintings for its special exhibition of the greatest artists of the past century.
Quality.
Quality.
Reese has many of the qualities of a good friend, such as loyalty and honesty. You can put your trust in her.
The cook thinks that cutting food costs would affect the quality of the dishes.
Urgent.
Urgent.
Badly damaged by the flood, the bridge is now in urgent need of repair. Optimism.
Optimism.
The fans of the soccer team are full of optimism, and they believe that it will win the match. Optimistic.
Optimistic. Delia is optimistic about passing the final exams, for she has spent a lot of time studying.
Faith.
Faith.
Although Carl felt he had messed up the project, his team members still had great faith in him. Faithful.
Faithful. Lisa has been my faithful friend. She always supports me and encourages me to do my best.
Task.
Task.
It will be impossible to carry out the new task if we don't have an adequate budget.
Cooperate.
Cooperate.
The singer and the fashion company decided to cooperate with each other and make co-branded coats. Cooperation.
Cooperation. The success of an exhibition requires the close cooperation between the artist and all of the gallery staff.
Cooperative.
Cooperative.
The ideal of world peace will come true only through a cooperative effort involving all the countries in the world.
19.
Willing.
Willing.
I was afraid that Eason would turn me down, but he was perfectly willing to lend me a hand.
Twenty.
Extremely.
Extremely.
Andy found it extremely hard to learn street dance because of the difficult moves involved. Extreme.
Extreme. Please handle this box with extreme care. The product inside is made of glass and it is easily broken.
Extreme.
Extreme.
It seems that the public's views on this issue range between two extremes. Some support it completely, while others totally oppose it.
Twenty-one.
Criticism.
Criticism.
The company has received a great deal of criticism from animal protection organizations because it carried out experiments on animals. Criticize.
Criticize. The photographer was criticized for taking pictures of the people who had been badly injured in the fire instead of helping them first.
Critic.
Critic.
Although the movie is very popular, it hasn't received good reviews from movie critics. Critical.
Critical. The professor has been very critical of the government's new policy on education. In fact, he has spoken out against it several times. Twenty-two.
Argue.
Argue.
Local people argued that building a road in this region would cause much damage to the environment here.
The two men were arguing over the parking space between their houses. They shouted so loudly that their neighbor called the police.
Argument.
Argument.
If you can provide proof to support your argument, I will believe you.
Being angry with each other, my sister and brother got into a big argument. One.
Gaming.
Gaming. Two.
Beneficial.
Beneficial. Three.
Online.
Online. Four.
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft. Five.
Teen.
Teen. Six.
Berlin.
Berlin. Seven.
Scan.
Scan. Eight.
Jane McGonigal.
Jane McGonigal. Nine.
Virtuoso gamer.
Virtuoso gamer.
Virtuoso.
Virtuoso.
Gamer.
Gamer. 10.
Problem solving.
Problem solving. 11.
Blissful.
Blissful. 12.
Productivity.
Productivity. 13.
Epic.
Epic. 14.
Quest.
Quest. 15.
Real world.
Real world. 1.
Come together.
Come together.
I prefer all the team members to come together to share their opinions and create new ideas.
2.
Have something to offer someone.
Have something to offer someone.
This history book has a lot to offer its readers because it is interesting and informative.
1.
Optimism,
Optimism.
criticism,
Criticism.
realism,
Realism.
racism,
Racism.
tourism,
Tourism.
journalism,
Journalism. 2.
Operate.
Cooperate.
Star.
Co-star.
Writer.
Co-writer.
Exist.
Coexist.
Owner.
Co-owner.
Educational.
Co-educational.